Hello, and a warm welcome to WealthWave, your guide to smarter money management. If you're new here and thirsting for knowledge, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give our content a big thumbs up. Today, we're diving into an intriguing concept known as Parkinson's Law, a secret key utilized by billionaires to maximize their profits and optimize their time. Intrigued? You should be. Stick around to learn the secret keys of billionaire success. Parkinson's Law, a concept familiar to billionaires, is a principle you need to grasp. But what is Parkinson's Law? Simply put, it's the idea that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. Sounds simple, right? But there's more to it than meets the eye. Imagine this. You have a task that typically takes 2 hours to complete, but today, you have 4 hours available to finish it. According to Parkinson's Law, you'll likely take the full 4 hours to complete the task. Why? Because when we have more time, our minds tend to wander and we start to overthink things. We might start to see problems that weren't there before, or we might find ourselves getting sidetracked by less important details. In short, the more time we have, the less efficiently we tend to work. Take writing an email, for instance. If you give yourself an hour to write an email that should only take 15 minutes, you'll probably spend the extra 45 minutes perfecting every word, overthinking the tone, or second-guessing your points. Instead of using the extra time to move on to other tasks, you've allowed the work to swell and consume the entire hour. It's a counterintuitive concept, isn't it? We often think that more time means we can do a better job, be more thorough, and produce higher quality work. But Parkinson's Law suggests otherwise. Having too much time can lead to inefficiency, as we subconsciously stretch the work to fill the time available. This doesn't mean we should rush our work or cut corners. Rather, it's a call to be more mindful of how we allocate our time and to resist the temptation to let tasks expand unnecessarily. By setting more realistic deadlines and sticking to them, we can work more efficiently and effectively. So, more time or resources don't necessarily mean greater productivity or efficiency. The key is to understand how to manage and optimize what we have to maximize our productivity. And that's the essence of Parkinson's Law. But Parkinson's Law isn't just about time management. It's a principle that can apply to several aspects of our lives, including our finances and physical spaces. Think about it like this. If you've ever had a sudden windfall of money, you might have noticed that your spending habits change. Suddenly, you're buying things you wouldn't have considered before, treating yourself to luxuries that were once out of reach. This is Parkinson's Law in action. The more resources we have, the more we tend to use. Let's take a billionaire like Warren Buffett as an example. Despite his immense wealth, he lives a famously frugal lifestyle. Buffett understands Parkinson's Law and actively works against it. He doesn't let his wealth dictate his spending, but instead makes conscious decisions about how to best use his resources. Now let's consider storage. Ever noticed how a new empty closet seems to fill up almost magically over time? That's yet another manifestation of Parkinson's Law. The more storage space we have, the more items we accumulate to fill it. And often, these items are not things we need, but things we acquire simply because we have the space for them. In each of these examples, the key takeaway is the same. The more of a resource we have, whether it's time, money, or space, the more we tend to use. Remember, it's not about how much you have, but how well you use what you have. So, that's Parkinson's Law in a nutshell. This principle, which billionaires use to maximize profits and optimize time, simply states that work expands to fill the time we have available. For instance, if we have a 2-hour task, but allow ourselves 4 hours to complete it, we'll inevitably use all 4 hours. Our minds wander, more problems arise, and we start working inefficiently. But remember, Parkinson's Law isn't just about time. It applies to money and space, too. The more money we acquire, the more we tend to spend. The more storage we have, the more we fill it up. Understanding and applying Parkinson's Law can vastly improve our productivity and efficiency. It helps us to stay focused, manage our resources wisely, and ultimately lead a more successful and fulfilling life. Thanks for tuning in to WealthWave. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more insights on wealth management. See you in the next video.